Sylvia and Sebastian. In this video are going to talk about step-by-step advice for mica teaching video of simple harmonization of melody. Here I have three types of chords, that is chord 1, chord 4, chord 5. So chord 1 is C major, chord 4 is F major, chord 5 is G major. So to play C major chord 1, the C, E, G. So C you put finger 5, E you put finger 3, G you put finger 1. So you play like this. C, E, G. 5, 3, 1. Chord 1. So for chord 4 is for F major. So C, F, A. So C you put finger number 5, F you put finger number 2, A you put finger number 1. So you're playing like this. C, F, A. 5, 2, 1. F major, chord 4. So for G major, chord 5, you play chord and not B, D, G. So B you put number 5, D you put number 3, G you put number 1. So you play like this. B, D, G. 5, 3, 1. Chord 5 or G major. The piano piece that I've been picked is Lullaby in C major. So you can see from the image that I've been shown here. Okay, I arranged a little bit so that I easily to explain about how the harmonization from this piece. Okay, and I include there's a C, G, C, F, C, G, C, F, C, G, C on top of the stuff here there. So C represent chord 1, G represent chord 5, so F represent chord 4. So there's a two types of staff, that is from staff that have treble clef, you play melody. So the staff that have bass clef, you play the bass, okay, or you play chords. I include there's three types of rhythm shape from the bass staff part. Okay, one is 1, 2, 3. Number 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Number 3 is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. When you're first time playing harmonization melody, I suggest you play one by one first, whether you play the melody or maybe the bass part. And then after you master all of them, you play with both hands and combine and practice so that you can harmonize all the song or a piece. Let's talk about harmonization melody. Harmonization is left hand and right hand play together. That means you're playing with both hands. Or you're playing like this. That's how you play with harmonization melody. You can't play only melody. That's harmonization is you play both hand, left hand and right hand together. That is the example of harmonization melody. And you must to know there's a sign as example from P. P means piano. You have to play smoothly. That means you have to slower the volume a little. And then this one from bar 12, it has this one shape. This means you have to play getting louder, like okay. And then for the last two bar, this one they have this shape. That means you have to play getting softer, like this. Getting softer. There's one tip for me. You have to focus the first note from each bar, because usually the first note from each bar has the strongest sound than the other notes from that bar. For example, I pick for bar number 1 and number 2. If you realize the G sounds stronger than the E. One more thing, you can play that part in a different chords. So example, I take bar 10. Bar 10 you're supposed to play F major. So I play F major. Okay, that's how you play. But I want to play in G major, but in bar 10. So it'll be sound a bit weird when you're playing like that. Okay. So that's why you can't play different notes or different chords for that bar. Lastly, I'm going to play the lullaby in C major, and while you listen, you analyze how to harmonize the song that I have been playing. So 1, 2, 3.